Hey, 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 Facebook family, people. I told y'all I was going live at 3 o'clock to talk about being single, saved, and celibate and horny all at the same time. What do the horny do at Christmas? No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just building the audience. I'm gonna talk about it in less than a minute. So giving people the chance, the opportunity to log on. I decided to pull over today because last time I was driving and talking and folks had stuff to say. And thank y'all for having something to say, because it was not safe. It wasn't safe. It wasn't right. So I pulled over this time. So y'all should be proud of me. I learned from my mistakes, and I try to take great advice, because the word tells me that there is wisdom in the multitude of counsel. And so that's another thing that I love about y'all. I love the fact that I have such a diverse group of friends on Facebook, off of Facebook, and I just get such great advice. You know, there's wisdom in the multitude of counsel, bottom line. When you have folks that don't believe like you, when you have folks that do believe like you can learn a lot, you know, if you just listen to people. And then also you can just chew the meat and spit out the bones. Bottom line, if it's not for you, if it's not what you need or what you want, you could chew the meat, spit out the bones. You don't have to take folks' advice. But I do solicit advice a lot. And because I feel like if you're smart, if you're wise, you should know that you are not the smartest, wisest person on earth. And if you're smart and you're wise, then you will solicit advice and take the advice of others. So I love to hear from people. I love to learn. I feel like when I stop learning, that's when I'm going to die. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep learning, keep growing, keep listening to people, keep soliciting advice. And so you guys, oh my goodness, y'all had a lot to say about this topic today. And I love it. I love the debates that's going on. I love that we can agree to disagree. I love all of that. So let's get it started. Let's get it started. Hey! Yeah! So what had happened was oh, Rhonda, you was going in. I'm about to, okay, let me see here, Rhonda. I'm going to need you to join in this. Let's see. Oh, wait. Did I do that right? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about it. So let me tell y'all why I'm talking about this topic, in case y'all don't know already. Oh, let me let y'all see my eyes, because that just makes it realer. Thriller! Okay, so anyways. So listen, guys. Listen. For those of you that don't know, I am definitely single. I am definitely saved, and I am definitely celibate. But the reality is, because I have tasted and seen that the sex is good, my body be wanting it. This is the reality, okay? So my mind's telling me no. But my body is telling me, yes, baby, I don't want to hurt nobody. So let me tell y'all what happened to me. Okay, so I made a vow. I am not about to be sitting up here fornicating and performing lascivious acts, you know, either on myself or somebody else, or letting somebody else do it, and all those good things. I made up in my mind, I'm not going to do those things, because I really, truly want to please God in my body. But in the midst of making up my mind, so your mind, your body, your spirit, all of them want to do something different. All of them. I'm made up of all these different pieces and parts and all this. And so even though I made up in my mind that that's not what I want to do, my body's still like, girl, you want this. Girl, you need this. Girl, it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel real good. So I'm like, no, don't do it. Ah! So let me tell y'all what happened. So I have a friend that I'm attracted to him. And so I told myself what I was going to be able to do, right? I told myself, oh, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna still kick it with him. I'm gonna still be around him and all that stuff. But I can't do that. I can't do that, because the reality is, when I'm around him, I want to do things that are not of God. And I don't want my witness to be destroyed. I want to be a woman of God 24/7, whether it's just me and him, whether it's me and someone else, whether it's just me and God. I want to be a witness. I want to be a witness of God's saving grace. I want to be a witness of his mercy, his power, his strength. And so what I decided to do, me in and of myself, my big, bad, bold self, I said, oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just group date. I'm going to just make sure that I have other friends around, so that when I get horny, or when I want to touch him, or when he want to touch me, then we'll have somebody around, and that'll never happen, right? But really, in all actuality, I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong, because my body wants it. Can I say that? Can I just share my truth? Can I just share that when I was around this man, and mind you, I haven't been around this man in 3 weeks, because I said, no, it ain't happening, because I could feel what might happen. So I said, the last time I was around him, and y'all, I mean, we all adults on here. Ain't no kids on here, is it? Ain't no kids on here. Let me scroll through, see. Even if it is kids on here, y'all need to know this too. Y'all need to understand that your body starts secreting certain juices, and there's a certain smell that comes off of you. It's your pheromones, and you as the individual, you can smell it, and most of the time they can smell it, and it's like an aphrodisiac. Like, they can smell you wanting them, and because they can smell you wanting them, guess what they do? They want you too. And so I'm sitting up here with this man, I'm like, oh my God, I smell myself. Can he smell me? I know he do, because who don't want me? So, let's just talk about that. Let's just talk about the fact that I am a quadruple, no, I'm a sextuplet. Sorry, it's not sextuplet, sextuplet, what is it? Anyways, I'm fine, I'm fly, I'm educated, I'm saved, I'm smart, I'm real, I'm down to earth, I'm everything. Like, I'm the whole package, right? So, in addition to being all of that, you smell my pheromones. You know you want me, right? And I want you to want me, and I want you too. And so the reality is, here is two grown adult folks that want each other, but one of them really want to be right, just want to be right in herself. Like, I just can't do it. I don't want to do it. I want God to be pleased with my witness. And so I was like, okay, that time I was strong. I was like, listen here, drop me off. I went home. I was like, let me take a cold shower. Oh. So anyways, I've been avoiding this man. And I kind of like him, but I've been avoiding him. I won't kick it with him. I won't go out to lunch. I won't go out to dinner. I won't go to the movies. I won't do nothing. And if at first I was like, oh, is it upside down? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for telling me. So at first I was like, no, I'm going to go out with him because we're friends. No, oh, let me back up. At first I told myself, you know what? There's nothing wrong with me having male friends. That's just like me having female friends. I ain't attracted to no female friend. I ain't never, ever wanted a female. And so that was a lie from the pits of hell. That was a lie I was trying to tell myself. So, and that in and of itself was a lie, and I couldn't resist. I was like, man, I kind of want him. And so, let me back up. I'm talking too fast. Y'all making me go fast. I want to slow down. So I want to address some of these comments that y'all made, because that stuff was good. That stuff was real. I was like, okay. Especially Rhonda. I said, what Rhonda talking about? Let's talk about it. Let's get in it. Now that she married, she want to talk about, she want to be holy. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Rhonda. Because we know, when you wasn't married, you was out here like, work it, oh. Now you married, you like, oh, girl, hold on, be strong. Because I did the same thing, right? But I ain't married, and my feelings didn't go away, and my flesh is still here. Like, this thing, I still feel it, and that thing be rising up, and I'll be like, oh, Jesus, Lord, I need you, help me, God. So let me tell y'all what happened. So I was tempted, right? So the first thing I did was pray. I saw some of y'all put that, and I was gonna put in my post like, don't tell me to pray, I don't even want to hear it. But I do want to hear it, because that's real, and that's what we should do. That's what we should do. But I prayed, and I was like, Lord, I need your strength, I need your help, I need you to be able to strengthen me in the midst of me wanting to do something that ain't right. Oh, let me expose myself. So let me tell y'all my own truth. So in my mind, I said, you know what, I don't want no strange, I don't want to have strength. If I do have sex, if I do fornicate, which I don't want to, but if I do, I want it to be familiar, right? I want to know that it's going to be right. I want to know that it's going to be good. I want to know that I'm going to get my rocks off and it's going to be worth it, no matter if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. So my mind, my flesh, right? My flesh was like, hey, why don't you just call so-and-so? You already know. It's a familiar place, right? It's familiar. You done it. You done been there. Why don't you just do that? And so my dumb self, what'd I do? What did I do? What y'all think I do? I text him. I said, now this is an ex. First of all, you should never be going backwards. But I text him. I said, listen, I said, I don't know. I really don't know how this is going to work out, because I don't want no relationship. I'm too vulnerable right now. I'm not ready for nothing like that. But I do want to have sex, and I don't want it to be with nobody strange. I want it to be with something that's familiar that I know I'm going to get my rocks off. So listen, how about we, no, I said, what's your advice? I said, give me some advice. He said, where you want to meet at? He said, when? Where? Where you want to meet at? I was like, oh God. And I was almost in my mind plotting it like, yeah. First of all, he ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I can ask Jesus for forgiveness and keep it moving, and maybe do it a couple times, or maybe stop. I don't know. But that was in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, am I a sinner now because I thought about it? Am I a sinner because I was about to plan it? Am I a sinner? No, I'm not. But the reality is, we have to address these issues, because I'm not the only one. And so if you're going through it, I know I'm not the only one, bottom line. And there's other folks going through it. And we do want to be right. We want to be single. We want to be saved. We want to be celibate. We want to please God in our relationships. We want to please God in our bodies. And we got people watching us. I got people watching us. I got people watching me. You know what I'm saying? I got my daughter who's about to be a teenager. And I want to show her, look, baby, you could do this. I can't just tell her you could do it and mommy wasn't able to do it, right? I can't tell other little young girls or young women that they could do it and I ain't able to do it. I can't sit up here and be fronting and acting like I ain't sexy and telling y'all to be, hold on, pray, baby, we can make it. And I'm sitting up here getting my rocks off every 6 days, or maybe on Saturdays. Or no, I ain't gonna do it on Saturdays because I gotta go to church the next morning and I don't want to be feeling guilty up in the pew. So I might do it on a Thursday or a Wednesday, right? So by that time I done repented and there's therefore no condemnation. So I could walk in the church house and praise God and be happy in front of y'all, right? So, but the bottom line is, I can't be doing that. I can't be walking around here living a fictitious life and acting like I ain't doing what I know I'm doing. So I just wanted to talk about it today. I wanted to talk about the fact that we are saved, we are single, and we are celibate, and we are horny. And I know a lot of y'all don't even want to talk about it. A lot of y'all want to act like y'all don't get horny. A lot of y'all want to act like because y'all married, y'all don't get horny for other people. And we all know that's false. It's not real. It's just not real. And so let's talk about some of these comments. Hold on. Let me get my other phone. Wait a minute. Ah! So this stuff was good. So I'm going to get to y'all's comments on here too. But let me just go to some of these comments because it was good. I was like, okay. I had to pull over and get some gas, and I started reading some of the comments, and I was cracking myself up. Like, look at these folks. Some of y'all was debating on there. Some of y'all was, agreeing. Some of y'all was telling me, oh, so let me tell y'all about my cousin. I love her. I love her. And I ain't exposing her because she don't even care. So she sent me this article. And the article was about vaginal atrophy. So have y'all heard of that? Vaginal atrophy. So vaginal atrophy is where these scientific people, Y'all know, they said that if you don't have sex, if you don't exercise that muscle, it dries up. And the muscle being the vagina. If you don't exercise it, if you don't secrete on a regular basis, it dries up. It becomes rough. It kind of burns. And you go into like early menopause. And so I read the article and I laughed out loud because I was like, oh my God, like now science is telling me I need to masturbate. Even if I don't have sex, I need to masturbate. That's what science is telling me. So I'm like, but what does God say? Because I want to obey God. I don't want to obey science. I don't want to obey my body. I don't want to obey my mind. I want to obey God. So I'm like, okay, Lord, what are you saying? Help me, God, because you know what I need and you know what I want. And you supply all my needs. And I need to feel relieved. Oh, some of y'all mad at me. I know y'all mad at me. Okay, so let me get to these comments because they were so good. Okay, how do I get to it? Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. These comments were good. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for myself. All right, so here we go. Come on. All right. Ooh, jeez. I didn't even know it was this many comments out here. It's 78 comments. I love y'all. So getting back to that though, I love the fact that I have such a diverse group of folks that I'm connected to. Some of y'all saved, some of y'all ain't saved, some of y'all halfway saved, some of y'all ain't never gonna be saved, some of y'all, all of that. And I love y'all. I love every single one of y'all. I love y'all's comments. I respect y'all. I respect the fact that we can talk, that we can agree, that we can disagree. And I hope we can all be the same for each other because that's what social media is all about. People get mad because you speak your opinion on social media. It's social media. If you don't want nobody speaking their opinion, get it off social media, right? If you don't want nobody to say or disagree with you, don't talk about it. But this is social media, so we can talk about it, okay? So I love that. I love that we can speak our opinions and we can talk and we can be real and we can still respect each other. So toys came up a whole lot. Somebody said, go to Lions Den, get you some toys, all that stuff. So let me talk about that real quick. First of all, I do not believe that I should be using toys. If y'all decide that y'all want to use toys, that's fine. Now, in the past, I have used toys. In the past, I had a huge problem with masturbation. I was molested when I was younger, so I was sexually stimulated early, and so I liked that feeling, and so I would give it to myself. And so I understand those folks that do those things. I just don't do it, and I don't believe that the Lord wants me to do that. And so I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect what y'all doing. If the Lord don't convict you, you keep on masturbating until you go to heaven or hell. I don't know. But for me, I don't think I should be doing that. And I will not do that, okay? So I thank y'all for that, though. I really do. I was like, these folks is keeping it real out here. But I don't believe in masturbation. I don't believe in using toys. I don't believe in touching myself. I believe it's wrong. I believe that, watching pornography is wrong. Even in a marriage, I think watching pornography is wrong. Now, if we're going to make some pornography, that's something different. But I think watching pornography does absolutely open up your mind to just perversion. And I used to be perverted. And so I could speak on that. And I think it was a result of, number one, me being molested. But number two, me starting to watch pornography at a young age. I started watching pornography when I was probably about 9 or 10. And I used to watch it frequently. And as a result of watching it, I used to masturbate. And masturbation led to, it didn't really lead to sex. It led to me just satisfying, pleasing myself. And I really didn't want nobody else to touch me. I was like, I'm good. And I got into this high-minded place. Somebody mentioned that masturbation could take you to homosexuality. And it may do that for some people. It never did that for me. I've always been strictly. And I think I'm going to remain strictly. And again, I don't knock you. If that's what you do, But I do say, you know, the Bible speaks against that as well. But that ain't got nothing to do with gender finesse. I don't think I will ever dip that way. I don't think I'll ever need to. Okay, I'll go get me some dingling before I go get me some. Well, I don't even know what you get from another woman, because I need something. No, okay, I went there. I didn't mean to go there. So bottom line, I would not be homosexual. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. All right. So I saw that. I saw toys. I saw masturbation. I saw, oh, I just saw go get you some. You know, just go and find you somebody to you know, satisfy you. And I don't agree with that either. So let me just say this, and then I'll get to y'all's comments, because I know that y'all want to talk and I want to hear it. So let me just say that as I was thinking about this, because I've been talking about it to a few people over the weekend because it's been fresh on my mind. I do believe that the word where it says in James 5:16, it says that we should confess our faults one to another, right? So I've confessed to other folks, and I'm confessing to y'all, because here's what I think confession does. And I got this confirmation straight from Pastor Rick Warren, which I love him because his word be right on time. I tell you, he sent me a text, or not a text message, but an email. I don't know, he probably sent it to a million people, but he sent it to me. It was a rhema word for me, exactly when I needed it. But he said that confession does three things. The first thing that confession does is it helps you to gain control. I totally believe that. By me confessing this to y'all, y'all are going to, it helps me to gain control over that thing that was trying to torment me and trying to get me to a place where I didn't want to go. So confessing that I am horny, but yet I want to be right and I want to be saved. Confessing that helped me to gain control over that thing, gain control over my flesh, gain control over my mind that keeps going different places. So confession is good for that purpose. Number two, he said confession relieves stress. It relieves tension. And by me confessing that thing, I don't think about it as much. I'm not as horny. Right? I don't give it that power, right? Sometimes we hold on to stuff and we hide stuff and we actually give it power to grow. And so by me confessing that thing, it has no more power over me. My stress is relieved, and maybe some other things is relieved. I'm feeling a lot better. And then the third thing that confession does is it holds you accountable. By me telling y'all what my struggle is today, or has been this past 3 weeks? By me telling y'all that, y'all can hold me accountable. For those of y'all that believe that I believe. For those of y'all that don't, that's fine too. But for those folks that believe like I believe, you're going to hold me accountable. You might text me here and there and say, girl, you better be strong, or how you feeling today, or you know, whatever. And that's what I love. The fact that when we speak about things and when we tell our own truth, there's folks around you, folks that God have placed in your life that will hold you accountable, that will tell you every now and again, that will strengthen you every now and again, that will send you a scripture or send you a text message and say, hey girl, how you holding up? You good? Let's go get some lunch. Let's go get some dinner, or let's look at this scripture, or whatever, you know. And that's why I thank God, you know, I feel strong enough and vulnerable enough to put my stuff out there, because I know that there are folks praying for me. There are folks that want me to be right and do right. There are folks that are always constantly wanting me to be right. And so for everybody that don't, that's fine too. That's fine too. You know, y'all can buy me toys or whatever y'all say y'all want to do. Because I've had people be like, girl, I'm going to get you the best toy ever. That's going to really stimulate. No, I'm just kidding. But the bottom line is, I got a lot of folks around me that want me to be successful. And I'm so grateful for every single one of them. Oh, there was something on there that I really wanted to address. Somebody said it's better to marry than to burn. So let's talk about that. So the first time I got married was for the purpose of not to burn. I got married for the purpose of having sex. It was wrong. It was not only wrong for me as a Christian woman, but it was wrong for my ex-husband, because I married him under false pretense. I married him, and he thought, and I also thought that it would be forever. I would have stayed in the covenant because I made it, but it was wrong. I got married for all the wrong reasons. I didn't love him. I wanted to have sex. Bottom line. And so, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that again. I already made that mistake. And it turned out really bad. You know, we can't even be friends today because we got married for the wrong reason. And now we enemies. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't really enemies, but we ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to make that same mistake. The next time I get married, so, you know, that'll be my third time. So the next time I get married, it's going to be right, bottom line. And so I'm not about to get married just for the sake of having sex and being right in the sight of y'all, whoever y'all are that think that I should do that. And so I've done that before, and we do that as a people. We do things for the sake of being right in the sight of people instead of being right in the sight of God. And so I'm not about to make that mistake again. And so no, I won't be getting married to have sex. I won't be fornicating. I won't be masturbating. I won't be committing adultery. Oh, so let me talk about that. So for some reason, these married men are attractive to me. I don't know why. I'm confessing this thing. Y'all pray for me, okay? Pray for me. But it's been about 2 or 3 married men. I be looking like, why is that? That's the enemy. That ain't me. I ain't never been attracted to somebody else's something. I always wanted my own. But for some odd, strange reason, I'm attracted to men that are married. That's a hot mess. And so y'all pray for me, because I can't get caught up in that web. I can't even start that conversation or acting like it's no big deal. I'm just going to be his friend. No, let his wife be his friend. Right? I am not his wife. I don't need to be nobody's husband's friend. And I won't. So don't worry. I don't want your husband. I mean, I might have. I ain't going to tell you if I wanted him, but I don't want him no more. Oh my gosh. He probably is on here too. But no, ain't nothing happened. I just was attracted to him. And that's a reality, right? That's a real place. That's a real thing. And I had to confess that thing to one of my friends. I said, girl, I don't know why every time I'm around this man, I avoid him. And then I had to be honest and say, you know what? I'm attracted to him. And I avoid him because I feel like he might be attracted to me too. And so I've been running. I've been like Joseph, when Potiphar's wife came after him, he left that coat, he left everything. He was like, no can do. So when I see this man, I'll be like, phew. I'll be running a total opposite direction, because I'm like, oh my God, if it's mutual, oh my goodness, then I'm really going to be sinning, because adultery is the worst thing that you could do, right? Messing around with somebody's covenant, God really ain't pleased. But I ain't going to do it. So don't worry, I'm confessing that thing so y'all know what to pray for. Pray for me. Pray for my strength in the Lord. And I will keep y'all accountable. Okay? So thank y'all. Oh my God. So let's see who's out here and what y'all got to say about me being single, saved, celibate, and horny all at the same time. That is like quadruple craziness, right? It's crazy when you have a mind to want to be right, you have a spirit to want to be right, and you have a body that want to be all wrong. Okay, so let's talk about it. We got Tawana. Oh, I saw Tawana. Tawana, you had a lot of stuff to say. Oh my goodness. Tawana on here so she could say what she had to say. Tawana, you gotta accept. You gotta accept so we could go live together. Because she was like, yeah, I saw you and Rhonda going at it, back and forth. Hey, Tawana. Hey, what happened? You ain't want us to see you? Okay, I get it. You weren't ready. I wasn't ready. I get it. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see. I wanted Rhonda to get on here. I don't know what happened, why Rhonda couldn't get on here, but we'll see what happened. Let me see. Who else has something to say? Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can invite somebody else since Tawana couldn't come on. Let me see. I like this new feature in Facebook. You can invite folks on your Facebook Live. So let's see what happens. Tawana, my hair ain't done either. You see me keep doing all this crazy stuff, right? But I'm cute. So, hey, if my hair ain't done, I'm still cute. Hey. Okay, Michelle, I'm trying to invite you. So come on. Hello. Hi. Let me see. Michelle ain't working either. Let me try Tawana one more time. You ready, Tawana? You put a comb, a hat on? Let's go. I want to hear your opinion. I'm coming up, coming to let you know, to let you go. I'm inviting you right now. I'm coming up, coming. Where you at? Okay, girl, you messing up my stuff because you ain't getting on here quick enough. You messing up my stuff. We can't be having no dead air. Let me see. Let me see what anybody else has to say about this topic here. Oh, I really need to bring Jerica on. I love Jerica. Jerica is so wise in her own self. And she be giving me some great advice, but Jerica be wanting me to do some stuff. Oh, she declined the live video. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Oh, let me try to invite Perrin because he had me rolling today. He said, sit your A down somewhere. I said, I know that's right. Oh, I guess you got to have an iPhone. I guess you got to have an iPhone to be invited. So, because it says somebody can't be invited. Let me see. Jerica. How could I invite Jerica? Okay, so let me just read some of these comments. Somebody said, Rhonda was killing it. Oh, shoot. You hit putting her out there like that. Oh. Rhonda, I don't think she mind. I don't think she mind. Rhonda, you could speak on that. Somebody said I put you out there. But, oh, yeah, she said truth. Truth. That's the truth. She said she keeping it real, too. So, I ain't put her out there. I ain't throw her under the bus. We all know what we are and what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when we get delivered, we get delivered. The bottom line is sometimes we get married and we feel like now that we in covenant, you know, we safe. And we ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all married folks be wanting somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife or a single person. But the reality is that we just got to be right. We got to do right. I'm going to try to invite Sister Nisi because she gives me good advice too. And she's such a wise woman of God. She's a wise woman of God. And I want her to give y'all some good advice too. So let's see what happens. Oh, yep. See, Rhonda said, I don't mind. Tell them, Rhonda. Tell them, baby. So come on, Nisi. Accept my invite. If you don't accept, it's all good. All right, so let's see. Y'all got so many comments. I can't get to them all. Let me just see. Let me just acknowledge all the folks that's out here. How about that? We'll start there. Hey, Dwayne. Oh, Dwayne has some good stuff too, but he said, "Go get your what you say? Go get you some or something." I'm like, oh Jesus. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it. But thank you. I really appreciate you commenting because that was your truth. And so I love it. Hey, Shania. Hey, Courtney. Oh, let me see if I can invite Courtney. There's some young folk. Oh, can't invite her. Young folk. That's some good stuff. Hey, Hilda. Oh, here's my friend. Let's see if I can. Muhammadu, are you out there? Patricia, Carla, Nancy, Kiana, Yolanda, Tiffany, Tanya. Let's see. Who else is out here? Vicky Miller. Hey, Lanice, Brianna, Brandy, Tanya. This topic is very popular. Jocelyn, Jack. I don't even know who Jack is, but hey. Ruby, Victor. Hey, let me see if I could get somebody here. Sherry, Cynthia. Okay, so let me just recap. This is a great topic. I think we'll have to do it again at some time. But what we will do it again because it's such a great topic. It's such a widely talked about topic, but it's something that we don't talk about in a public forum. We always try to keep stuff like this in private, thinking that if we talk about it, that we're sinning or that people are going to judge us or act like we are whatever. I don't know what and that's the part that I could care less about, because as long as I'm getting free, that's all that matters to me. If y'all can't be free, if y'all can't live in y'all's truth, then that's y'all's problem. I'm gonna live in my truth. My truth is what it is, and God is constantly pulling on me to tell my truth, and I'm like, okay, Lord, you know. But he also reminds me every single day that for every one person that can't accept my truth, there'll be 15 to 20 people that will. And so that is encouraging to me. It's encouraging to know that, number one, God is pleased with me telling my truth, and number two, that I ain't the only one going through it, and somebody else is getting helped by it. And so because of that, I'm gonna keep telling my truth. I don't care if y'all don't agree. I don't care if y'all feel like I'm being whatever y'all's opinion is. I love it, but I don't really care about it. If God is pleased, that's all that matters to me. And so I'm gonna keep sharing my truth. I'm gonna keep being Jenna Finesse. For those of y'all that love it, great. For those of y'all that don't, great. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this again, because there's so many people that are going through this same dilemma. And I'm gonna keep on testifying that I'm winning. I'm still winning. Every day I'm gonna be winning, because all I do is win no matter what. So as I'm winning, I'm gonna share, and y'all gonna be winning with me, okay? Jerica said, call me after. Oh Lord, what happened, Jerica? What happened? What'd I do? Okay, I'll call you. I love you. All right, y'all have a great day. Keep commenting, keep debating, but always remember, let's respect one another. Let's put some respect on each other's name. We can agree to disagree, and we can disagree with one another, but we want to be respectful. Okay? So y'all have a super awesome day. I'm about to get back on this road. Hit it.